Hey y'all, I'm Caroline Cole and welcome to Working Wednesday. I'm really excited to share with you today because I have come up with something, well, I don't know if I came up with it, but I am excited to take a bit of advice from my writing career, which I work as both a writer and a voiceover actor. So I'm taking a bit of advice that I have learned when writing and applying it to voiceover. So I'm eager to see how it translates. I know that I do this a lot when I'm working on voiceover, but I have just kind of come up with a cool new catchy way to say it. So what we are doing today is we are applying the concept of an ugly first draft to a voiceover artist's cold read. So if you are a writer as well, you might be familiar with the concept of an ugly first draft. They say that the way to write better the way to write well is to first write badly. So one of a copywriter that I follow on Instagram says, here's how to write good copy. First, you write bad copy. Then you edit it until it's good copy, right? So, of course, the same can apply to voice actors. The way to get a good read is to first do a bad read, then look at it, analyze it, and turn it into a good read. So I have a project that I'm working on for a new little mini podcast that's happening. So I'm gonna hop in the booth and we're gonna do a really cold, super ugly first read, and then we'll go through it and see what we've got. All right, see you in the booth. Okay, so now I've hopped out of the booth and it's time to analyze the cold read. So I'm gonna go through in just a minute and look at the audio and listen back. What we tend to do as voiceover actors is read through, which is good. We should read through before we do a recording. But I find that in my earlier voiceover years, I was reading through outside the booth. It wasn't recording. So I was just like practicing in the hall, practicing speaking while I was making food or whatever I was doing. I would like go over scripts, right? And use in between time to do that. But I have found that it's also very helpful to simply record those first ugly reads and then go back and find useful bits of information in them. So let's see what we can find that's useful in that first cold read. Okay, so once you've listened back to your cold read, you've asked those three questions. You've asked, where were my instincts spot on? Where should I trust my gut? Don't overthink it. That was good. That was brilliant. Those are my voiceover actor instincts. Keep that. That's what you want to keep going forward. So from that ugly first draft, you're going to keep the good gut instincts going forward. Then two, you've asked yourself, okay, what do I need to fix? What are those things that I know I need to punch up? Did I miss some company names? Did I not hit the product name hard enough? Were some of those character names not as clear, right? What do I need to punch up and focus on in my next reads as I'm rehearsing and perfecting it? So that's question two. And then three, you want to make sure you're pronouncing everything correctly, right? Did I mispronounce anything? Were there any trouble spots? What do I know is going to be difficult? What was difficult that last time? So you are figuring out what you're going to take into your final read. Where were your gut instincts good? What are you going to tweak for your final read? Where do you need to punch up, punch harder? Make sure you really hit hard on certain things that we know are important as voiceover actors. And then three, what are my trouble spots that I need to spend extra time on, making sure that those are a-okay and perfect for the final read. So I hope we have figured out a new way to make sure that cold read is not just rehearsal time, but it is rehearsal time well spent, so that we are using every moment behind the mic as moments to improve our craft and moments to give ourselves feedback and criticism to make ourselves better. So, all right, friends, have a great rest of your Wednesday, and I hope you found a new interesting way to utilize your cold reads. All right, bye.